Welcome to the Diamond K Show. I'm your host, Diamond K, here at onfirebroadcasting.com. We talk politics, news, and culture the real way. Today, we're diving into a story that's sparking major backlash. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says that he wants to bring back Confederate monuments, starting with the Confederate Memorial at Arlington National Cemetery. Let's back up for a second. This monument, also called the Reconciliation Monument, was removed in December 2023 after Congress ordered the military to strip Confederate symbols from military property. That was part of the Naming Commission's work, and that work was to address how we commemorate America's history, especially the Civil War. But now, Hegseth, under the Trump administration, says, nah, we're putting it back. He's got a $10 million plan to restore it and reinstall it by 2027. And it's not just that one. There's also talk about bringing back a statue of Confederate General Albert Pike in Washington, D.C. Now, Hegseth's argument, he calls the removal part of erasing American history and says the original decision makers were woke, leanings. And so it's interesting that Hegseth and Trump supporters are taking this stance, talking about erasing history. Supporters see this as preserving heritage. They want to celebrate the treasonous generals and the other pieces of trash that make up the Confederate movement. Now, we got to be real. Critics say this is straight up glorifying the Confederacy and pushing this lost cause myth that tries to rewrite what the Civil War was really about. And they're 100% right. We can see right through this. And if they push it through and do this, the next Democrat is going to tear it down. So you might as well keep it down. Historians point out that this monument includes very troubling imagery, like a mammy figure holding a white child and enslaved people shown as loyal to the Confederacy. This is not a good thing. Retired Brigadier General Ty did not mince words, and he called the reinstatement pro-slavery and anti-American, and he is 100% right. Here's the bigger question. Why now? Is it about honoring all parts of our history? Because if we're telling a story, like in a museum, yeah, we need those people there to represent what happened. But this sounds like it's about reviving symbols that divide us. And let's keep in mind, those Bamas lost the war. It ended, the Civil War that is, ended in 1865. But clearly, the fight over how we remember it is still going strong in 2025. For me, history matters, but so does truth. And we can't call it reconciliation if the story we're telling leaves out the ugly parts. I want to hear what you think. Should these monuments be restored in the name of, air quotes, history? Or should they remain in museums and archives where they can be explained in full context? Hit me up on Instagram at The Diamond K Show, of course, at On Fire Broadcasting, or send your thoughts to djdiamondk at gmail.com. Of course, on all social media, I am at The Diamond K Show. On Substack, I'm DJ Diamond K. On YouTube.com, make sure you subscribe, DJ Diamond K. This is The Diamond K Show. I'll be back with more news, more politics, and more truth right here at onfirebroadcasting.com.